Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Something new, something new. What do you think? What do you think? I'm kind of like, I'm really enjoying it. I feel like, though, because like it looks like my hair, obviously my hair is done, like it looks like my hair is done, I do feel like more of a need to wear makeup. Other than that, I'm kind of obsessed. My friend did them for me. She did an amazing job and I had so much fun. So I just wanted to try something new. You guys let me know if you have anything nice to say, let me know. If not, maybe keep that to yourself. Anyway, I'm so excited. As you guys saw the title for today's video, we'll be playing with the new Merit foundation, tinted moisturizer. We'll talk about it. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. So Merit is literally the sweetest. They did go ahead and send over this, I keep Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. That's what it's called. It's called the Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. They gave a little pamphlet and all the good stuff. I am so excited. They did send over one shade, which I'm like so thankful for because PR packages can get pretty big and I do not need that kind of overwhelmed in my life. So I love that they sent over one and they did let me pick my shade. So they asked me what shade I was in the like foundation stick that they had. I'll pop in a picture that they had released a while ago, and I have tried that. I didn't love that one, and I will say the shade that I had was not my best match, so I went and like looked up what shade I should be, and so like in that foundation, so I was able to see what they would send me in this, and they sent me the shade 16 Suede. So I'm really excited about this. Like, I just feel this is so cutie to me. I don't know. So I don't know exactly when it released, but I know it's out right now, so you can get it from Sephora, and I believe there are 15 different shades. So it says, developed over 3 years, we took our time perfecting every last detail, so it's not just another sunscreen, but one you'll actually want to wear every day. Because that perfect, oh my gosh, I did this again. Oh my gosh. Because like the perfect white button-down shirt, it's the details that make it the uniform. Then it says a buildable light as air formula, sheer natural finish, 100% mineral zinc oxide active, non-comedogenic, safe for sensitive skin, oil-free, silicone-free, zero white cast. So like I said, it says comes in sheer 15 sheer shades that complement your shade of the minimalist. So I believe that means that there's 15 of the regular. Let me just look it up really quick. So yes, the Minimalist is the Minimalist Perfect Complexion Foundation and Concealer Stick. That looks like it has like 30 different shades. So there's a lot of shades, a lot more shades. But I believe that one's a little bit more coverage. Natural finish, cruelty-free, a buildable lightweight complexion stick that can be used as foundation or concealer. The coverage is medium natural finish. So this one is obviously way less than that. This one is more of a sunscreen. And I had like a moment when I was reading that pamphlet that I just remembered that I keep using my night cream in the morning, and because I just habit to just grab it, and I keep forgetting to put on my sunscreen one, and I did it today. Like I've done that for a couple. Yesterday I remembered, but I like thought about it and I was like, oh crap, wrong one, hello. The day before I definitely did this, and so this is day 3 of not wearing my sunscreen or not remembering. Like I could just go put it on, but I think it'll be perfect actually because this is a sunscreen, so there you go. This one does cost $38. It has SPF 45, cruelty free, fragrance free, all that good stuff. Visibly smooth and blur skin for a soft velvety finish. I think what we're gonna do actually is, because Merit does have the Great Skin Priming Moisturizer, which I love, I think we're going to do one side of the face with it and one side of the face without, and see if like there's a bit of a difference. I've been using this for a while now, and so I kind of know how it works. I really love it. Honestly, it is like more of that smoothing primer, but it's not drying in any way, which is always the fear for me, like with smoothing primers, is that they're going to be matte, but this one is not matte, you can see. My skin looks so good, but it's still so smooth. It's still so hydrating too. Okay, so we can go in with this one now. I'm so excited. It's nice too, they put like all the ingredients and directions and stuff on the side. This is one of them. So it says apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Then it says reapply at least every 2 hours. Use a water resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. Children under 6 month age, ask a doctor. Gosh, who's putting this on their 6-month-old? Interesting. I'm just gonna shake it. This bottle is actually like super cutie. I know some people are like, doesn't look like Merit or something like that, and I was like, I don't know, it's giving Merit to me, like super cute, minimalist, but still classy. Yeah. Like so cute. The back does say, do not use on damaged or broken skin. Keep out of eye. Stop use if irritation occurs. Keep out of reach of children. If swallowed, get medical help right away. Interesting. Like, this is so cutie to me. Okay. Well. Okay. Sorry. These are one of those, oh gosh, sorry, ignore my scratch. This is one of the pumps containers though that is also squeezy tube. Those are interesting to me. They're interesting. This looks like a great color match though. I'm very excited about it. So we're just gonna apply it directly on the skin. I think the thing like with this is like, you know, I think it's kind of, I'm sure it's made to be worn as like your sunscreen. So it's giving like, you know, don't wear too much else. Like this is meant for obviously your sunscreen. I think obviously because it's tinted, it's, at least for me, it's gonna be something that is worn either like completely by itself, so like just wearing this, or like it's gonna have to be like more of a tinted moisturizer, like where I'm wearing it like with other makeup as well. But we shall see. You can definitely see like the juiciness to it. It did say it was a natural finish, so I'm wondering if maybe it just looks a little bit juicier because of like the, obviously the stuff I have underneath, but you can definitely tell like it did, what is the word? Like you could tell there's product on my face from like looking at it from camera. You can definitely see the difference, but I definitely think it's very, very sheer. Like you could see basically everything you could see underneath before I put this on. Obviously it did say sheer, but I'm just like obviously telling you that what they said was correct. It is very sheer, so don't think it's not gonna be. We can go ahead and put a second pump over here because it does say to apply liberally. So this is also probably one you don't have to use a brush for, but I'm gonna be honest, I would not use this with my hands because it's tinted. That's like asking for a mess to occur. I literally already scooped it up. I'm so sorry. I did put another pump on there. Just the same size. I had to make the same size. And this is the thing too, I'm using a brush, so like if you're someone who typically uses a sponge, obviously I'm sure your hands are going to be the utmost coverage because your hands are not going to soak up any of the product. But again, I'm not going with my hands. But if you're someone who normally does your like foundation or whatever it is, tinted products with a sponge, it's going to soak up a lot. So just keep that in mind that you're not going to get very much coverage. Obviously, it depends on if you want it or not, kind of what your preference is, what you're kind of wanting from this product, I should say. But building it up did add a little bit of coverage. I think it's stunning. It looks so good. You can definitely see the difference too between my cheeks. It looks very nice. It looks a little bit, again, dewier than it does natural finish. But I'm not mad at it because it looks very like healthy and juicy, and again, like it could just be how I'm applying it specifically, what I have on underneath. So definitely keep that in mind. I'm sure if you have like a more mattifying or like a more natural finish of a moisturizer or something on, or if you wait longer between skincare and makeup also, but to each their own, you know. Okay, we're just gonna do the exact same thing on this side, so we'll do one pump first actually. I'm not gonna lie, first of all, based on this, looking at them, they look like they're basically the exact same amount of coverage, even though this side's 2 pumps, this side's 1 pump. So I don't think you're really getting much else besides sheer, let's be honest. But I will also say I like this side better, and for some reason I feel like this side looks more skin-like, even though I put more stuff on it. I think the primer just like really, because the primer like melts into the skin, I feel like the foundation or like the what is this called, Marissa? The Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. The Mineral Sunscreen. The Tinted Sunscreen. The sunscreen is able to like sit on top and still like keep what I guess it's supposed to look like, versus like this side where I feel like the tinted sunscreen like melted into the face a little bit, so it's like not looking as airbrushed. So this side looks a little bit more airbrushed. So like maybe realistically this side looks more like my skin, but this side is more what I want in my skin, you know what I mean? Like what I want my skin to look like after I put like product on it, you know what I'm saying? I am obviously looking at it. It is a little bit dark for me too, the color, but honestly it's perfect because I'm gonna get tan. Like it is what it is, and it'll be fine. So I don't even know, like I can't even like truly think of what I want to do right now. I can't think. Okay. I just feel like I'm explaining really badly, so I'm starting over as far as like after I've applied this. I'm really loving the way it looks. Again, like I said, I do like the primer better, so I think like do it with the primer, and I did see like online it does say like it pairs really nicely with the priming moisturizer that we have. So this combo, 10 out of 10. They do have a mini of this as well if you want to just try the combo, because it can be pricier, but I think the thing with Merit is that they just have great ingredients, and their products, like a lot of their products are very like skin friendly, if you will. They're not going to do too much damage like on their own as far as like you know, skin products and foundation and makeup products. So I would just like keep that in mind. Again, obviously the price is like, oh my gosh, but it's like so worth it in my opinion. But this combo is delicious. I would 10 out of 10 wear this. Now keep in mind, so I'm sitting here like kind of like, okay, what's the point of like a tinted sunscreen? What's the point of it? Obviously I definitely think it's something that you're going to want to wear by itself. Mostly by itself. So you're going to want to wear like, you know, your skincare, then pop this on, and like probably maybe mascara, a lip gloss, maybe a brow product, and go about your day. Now for me, I wanted to add a little bit more, so we'll talk about that in a second, like what I added. But I think there are options here, but I definitely don't think it's something you're going to want to apply and then put on a full face of makeup, which I know is like, oh my gosh, then what's the point? But I definitely think it's for those like sheer, just like beach days, pool days, where you're like, you're not going to go underwater, because I don't believe this claims to be waterproof, so don't test that, girl. But it's not something that you want to like, you know, if you're actually swimming, like dunking your head in, but you want to look cute, you want to look put together, you want to just throw something on. I definitely feel like that's this vibe. But I'm the type of person, I don't know, I just don't love the way it looks like just like that. I also, it kind of like freaks me out a little bit to not set my makeup, because I'm like, it's tinted now, like, so if I hug someone or whatever it is, like I feel like the color is gonna get put on something else, so it doesn't feel like transfer proof, if I'm being honest. And so that's what's like a little bit like, ooh, what do I do next? Like, should I set it? What's the juicy tea? And so I definitely think it's personal preference. I think that's the thing with like regular sunscreen. If you just put on like a sheer sunscreen and you hug someone, like who cares? Like it's not gonna like transfer. Like, so they may have a little bit of like like sunscreen on them, but it's gonna be clear, not tan, you know what I mean? So that's what I was like, what, but then I also did whatever. So I decided to put on some concealer first. So I did add a little bit of the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer. I have the shade Hazelnut Medium 01, and I think it looks perfect. I definitely still think it looks like very that natural, like glowy, almost like skin-like finish, but obviously my under eyes are a little bit more smooth, a little bit more put together, and a little less like, jump scare, you know what I mean? And so I am going to set my under eyes with the McGrath powder, because again, I just like can't not, you know, I just can't not. It does say too, if you look online as well, it says like apply the sunscreen, and if you want some added coverage in areas or whatever it is, then go in with the stick foundation, the minimalist stick complexion stick or whatever. That's for foundation or concealer. So it is like saying like you can add stuff to it, it's not gonna like mess up or look nasty. That's, to me, that's what they're claiming by saying you can add something that it's gonna look good with other products. So just keep that in mind. Like it's not like something that says don't add any product on top of it, you know? I'm gonna be a little crazy, but I really want to go in with this. So this is the Merit, it's the Flush Balm in the shade Rouge, and it's obviously like this cute red, but it's not gonna look as crazy, I swear. So I'm just gonna take it on my brush and try to even it out and just tap a little bit on. just to add a little something. Like, definitely, if you're going out in the sun or whatever, it's gonna be, you're probably gonna naturally be a little bit more flushed, if you will. But how cute. How cute. I knew it was gonna look good. I knew it was gonna look good with this combo. It's perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I am though gonna take a little bit of the Kosas. It's the Cloud Set Translucent Loose Setting and Blurring Powder in the shade Translucent Buttery. I'm going to take just like a small brush because I don't want to add too much. I just want to add like a little dusting, like more so right here where I feel like my cheeks look like the glossiest. And just hit it on, because that's my other thing. Like, if I'm like, you know, wearing this out in the heat and stuff, like, I know for a fact I'm gonna get even sweatier, and I sweat a lot. And so again, this doesn't seem to be like a sweat, it doesn't say like sweat resistant or sweat proof or whatever, so it feels like something like I would have to set. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a bigger brush as well. Like, I don't know why I was doing that. I was gonna just hit it like right here, but I think I just want to hit everything with it. Oh my gosh, yeah, that feels so much better. So much better. Actually, I need to add, just gonna add a little bit more on my forehead. Alright, so I just added, again, that setting powder. I did end up adding a little bit of this blush. This is the MCoBeauty Glow Up Powder Blush in the shade Blush Red, just to add a little bit more. I had a mascara, I did some brows, and I did add a little bit of the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. If I was actually going out, like, in the sun, like beach day, whatever it was, super cute, like boardwalk day even, I would definitely 100% pop on this. This is the K-Skin Isle Lip Balm in the shade, SPF 30, so this is just the clear one. They do have a couple like tinted ones which are really cool, but I feel like for me, if I'm reapplying something on the beach or whatever, I want it, oh my gosh, I want it to be clear. So this one just came out with so much product. I want it to be clear, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want no fuss, no muss. I don't want to think about the color or like try to pull out a mirror or whatever it is. I just want a little bit of lip balm. So this one is really nice. It feels good. It does taste a little bit like sunscreen, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably not good for you, but it does work. And so I've been in some hot weather with this, and I've been obsessed with this because it works super, super nice. So I would definitely go in with that. Here's the finished look, guys. What do we think? Final verdict. I will say, like, I saw, again, some reviews. I was looking at some reviews, and a lot of people just said, like, you know, if it's something that, they're like, I'm gonna do my skin or whatever, throw it on, run out the door, it's perfect. Like, a very perfect finish. Again, for me, personally, I can't not set my face, and it's just, like, a thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just, like, I don't know. It's just a thing that I have. And so, honestly, I feel like this routine was perfect the way I did it. And this is how probably I would wear this foundation, or this tinted sunscreen, I should say. Just being completely honest, I think there might be days where I would just wear it, like, if I was, you know, that's the thing, like, if I was going, like, on a vacation, like, to Florida or something, because someone had commented too, like, they lived in Florida, it was perfect to just throw on and like go about their day. You know, you're probably not going to see very many people, you're just doing work, running errands, probably perfect, like genuinely perfect. Again, for me, I'm just gonna add a little bit more, and I love it. I love the way this looks. You guys know I love a sheer lighter coverage, like foundation in general, so it's genuinely perfect. I think the routine turned out so perfectly, exactly what I envisioned. And so I'm just obsessed. A little bit of mascara, like not too much, you know, just like the perfect cutie amount, little girly wispy lash. Perfect. I need to get my eyebrows done, but I think it would be like absolutely, again, should I say it again? Perfect. And so to each their own, but I definitely think that this is a really worth it product, especially for someone who just needs that extra SPF. Obviously, you can get SPF in like your moisturizers, or you can just wear good old-fashioned SPF. But if you're someone who, like me, can forget, or you know, you like need that, you want that extra protection because you know you're going to be spending a lot of time in that sun, and you know, like, hey, I don't have, you know, time to every 2 hours reapply, so you want to kind of double up, like, I would definitely say this is worth it. Again, I don't know how it works scientifically, but I would say, like, at least that would make me feel a little bit more comfortable, like if I was doubling up or something. definitely worth it. And I definitely think it works well with other products as well. If you're gonna add a little bit of something to like spice it up a little bit, it's honestly really, really gorgeous. So I definitely think you should check it out. Obviously, like, I would never lie to you guys. No matter what a product is, I would tell you if it was like, you know, a gimmick. But I definitely think that it's really nice. It's comfortable, it looks good, it feels nice, it's not like heavy or greasy. There was no white cast, so like everything that they're claiming is 100% true from like my experience, you guys saw. And so again, I would check it out. So yes. All right guys, that is it for this video. Let me know if you're picking it up, what your thoughts are. Do you wear tinted sunscreen? Like, what's the tea here, sis? And yes, I will see you next time. Bye guys.